Hello and welcome to Where Women Talk. I'm Nadia Giordana. I have a real treat for you today. I have with me Dr. Rose Maria McCarthy Anding. She's an author of several books, but her most recent is a children's book with a wonderful lesson for children and adults alike. She dedicated it to her great-grandson, Denver, who will be with us today too, along with his mother, Alexandria. Let's go talk to the family and find out what this book is all about. Hello, Dr. Rose Anding. It's nice to have you on the show today.
Thank you. It's glad to be here.
And we have your granddaughter, Alexandria.
Hi.
And great-grandson, Denver. Hi, Denver. And we're here today to talk about your latest book, or books as it is. Please, Dr. Rose, tell us what they're about and how it came about.
It came about my great-grandson. When he was born, I wanted to leave a legacy for him. His name is Denver James. So I wanted to leave Denver James something to remember me by. So I started to write a book, and I was trying to so much going on in the schools were bullying. I wanted to leave him something to remember, that his action has an impact on other people. So I started out using the golden rule for you and me. I only had that one purpose in mind. So then I realized he's young, and how would he understand this book at this young age? So I decided to create an animal to create a story for children. And I called it The Golden Rule through the Lemurs of Madagascar. So it is a children's book story within an adult book that we call it. So I would say that that's how it really got started.
So the first book that you wrote was for an older age group, and then you brought in the younger age group so that you could really reach a broader audience. Is that right?
Right, because when I first started out, I was writing it just for him to have throughout his entire life. But then I realized that I wanted to make an impact at a young age. So I wrote the little children's book. And then as I began to write, I realized there are parents, grandparents can use this book to impact the children's life other than my great-grandson. So it has a twofold purpose. I use it for my great-grandson, and others can use it for theirs. And in the book, it has a place where you can give the book as a gift to anyone, to a person given by you. So anyone that has a child or grandchild, they can use this book to convey the golden rule, that what you do to others, how it impact your neighbor.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, let's talk to Denver for a minute and see what you think about this book. First of all, what do you think about your great-grandmother being an author?
Think that it just shows out how playful and how nice she is.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And how creative. Yeah. Well, tell us what you think about this book.
I just think it's an opportunity for little kids to learn about the golden rule.
Yes, that's right. And what is the golden rule?
To treat others as you want to be treated.
Wouldn't it be nice if everybody did that?
Yes.
You know, that would make a much more perfect world. Even if our world can't be perfect, if everybody did that and treated other people the way we'd like to be treated ourselves, there would be a whole lot fewer problems, wouldn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do your friends know about this book?
Yes, I gave it to them on before winter break last year. My classmates, yes. Yeah, I gifted them. I gifted them the book.
You gifted them the book? I'll bet you that was really cool.
They liked it also.
Yeah.
They liked it when we came back to school.
Do you write stories at all, Denver?
Yes.
You do?
I write stories that just make that are funny in my opinion. That just make me laugh.
Yeah. Tell me about a story you might have written recently.
A story I might have written recently. Oh, yeah, I wrote one about when I don't know how to say it. It was the one I put in my what was it? On my thing for
the one where you made the superhero?
Yeah. It was one that I made a superhero. I can't remember the title right just this second, but I remember what it was about.
Yeah, that's great. It's fun to write stories, isn't it?
It is. Mm-hmm. It is really fun.
So writing stories helps you appreciate the stories your great grandma writes.
Yes, it does.
Do you think you'll write a book someday?
Maybe. Yeah. I think it might be like a biography or something. Like a biography.
About yourself?
I mean,
autobiography. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really exciting. You'll have to live an interesting life, which won't be very hard if you follow in the footsteps of your great grandmother.
Yeah. So,
let's look at the camera.
Tell us a little bit more about, like, maybe what some of your friends have said about the book. Have you noticed that they noticed that it's about the golden rule?
Yes.
Have they said anything?
They said that, so like some people didn't know what the golden rule was before they read the book.
That's pretty important. That's the whole point of a good book, is to bring people to knowing something that they didn't know before.
Oh yeah, they also said that it helped everybody else that didn't like they read it to other people that didn't know what the golden rule is.
Like at home?
Yeah. Okay. And also they didn't know what lemurs were too, so.
Okay.
That's true too. Lemurs is an animal that not many people know a lot about. That probably made the book a little more interesting, to have kind of an unusual animal in it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Did you know what lemurs were before?
Yes.
Are you interested in animals?
Yes. Yes.
Kind of?
No?
A lot.
A lot.
Okay.
I'm not interested in prehistoric animals.
Okay.
Oh, dinosaurs?
Yeah.
You and me would get along really great. I gave my 2-year-old granddaughter a dinosaur toy for Christmas one year. She wasn't as interested in dinosaurs. She looked at me like, "What were you thinking, Grandma?" But she grew up a little later to enjoy dinosaurs like the rest of us. Well, Dr. Rose, do you have some closing words and advice to other authors or children reading the book? Thank you, Denver, by the way.
You're welcome.
I would just like to say that it would be nice that every parent, a grandparent, would go out and just get the book to read to your children or grandchildren, to let them know that because the world we live in and the social media and everything that's going on, people learn to know that whatever you do affects another person. So it is a good way of starting to telling children their behavior, how to start looking and acting as if that person is you. So I would think that this is really a good family little book that the family can share, and they can look at the animals, the lemurs, and see how they reacted. That little lemur story tells you how they acted and how they started to treat each other, and they're so much like humans. So I would think that anyone who really wants to convey a message to someone else, that this is a good book to a starting point. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I thank you so much.
Yes, and me too. But I think I forgot to ask Denver something. Denver, you have a website. Tell us about your website and what you're doing there on the website.
I am just looking at the books and seeing how like I don't know how to say it. Like, what's the word? It starts with an it started with I. I-L-L.
Illustration?
Yes. Yes.
You've got your grandma's book on your website?
Mm-hmm. Place where you can get the
You have a book with you, Denver?
Yes.
Let us see show the people your book, the one you like the most.
That's
look at
that.
The illustration he liked the most. Hold on, we did pick that out.
No, it was after that.
What illustration? And we also have an illustration. He likes that one.
Oh, I can see why.
This one he likes. This one.
I can see why. And then what are you? So your grandma's book is available there on the website, and you're donating money to charity. Is that correct?
Yes.
Which two?
And one of them is an animal charity.
Oh,
yeah.
Wonderful. Well, and of course, for more information, people will be able to go to the website. What's the name of the website? Denver's Corner?
Yes, that is correct.
denverscorner.com?
Yes.
Yes.
It is. That sounds good. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, Denver, Alexandria.
You're welcome.
Dr. Rose, I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad I finally got to meet you. I've been waiting to meet you for a long time.
We must talk again.
We will. We will.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for being on the
Thank
show.
you.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you all next time.
Thank you.
Where Women Talk.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And not only that, I asked Denver how did he like a book being dedicated to him. And he gave me an answer. You can ask him that. I don't want to repeat his answer. See if he's going to use the same answer.
My answer was that I feel really blessed being dedicated to this book.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, not everybody's great grandma. A lot of people don't even get to meet their great grandma. So.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't even get dedicated in a book even by their parents.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But he does write stories and stuff. I think he gets that from me. I could write too.
Where are you gonna read that?
I'm very creative.